Announced a renewed push to bridge the North-South development divide by attracting private investors to the northern regions under a long-term infrastructure strategy. The move formed part of the Ghana Infrastructure Plan, a 30-year development blueprint launched today by the National Development Planning Commission, NDPC, to guide the country's infrastructure growth. The following report has more.
The National Development Planning Commission has unveiled the Ghana Infrastructure Plan, a comprehensive framework aimed at transforming Ghana's economy and accelerating infrastructure growth over the next 3 decades. The plan focuses on key sectors such as energy, transport, housing, financing, and commercial infrastructure. Speaking at the launch, President John Dramani Mahama announced targeted incentives to attract investors to Ghana's northern regions as part of efforts to close the country's spatial development gap.
Incentives that have been given to rebalance development have not been very effective, and we must find a way of making them more effective. And that's why we are suggesting an agro-industrial park in the northern part of the country, where we redirect some of the foreign investors who want to invest and give them the necessary incentives instead of settling in Accra to move up to the north to create jobs so that the young people can have opportunities there and not drift down to the south.
President Mahama also emphasized the government's commitment to mobilizing domestic resources to fund major infrastructure projects under the Big Push initiative. He attributed the progress to stronger fiscal discipline and reforms, including amendments to the Public Financial Management Act.
2 things that we did when we came into government. We amended the Public Financial Management Act, and we introduced 2 things that would improve fiscal discipline. And the first was replacing the Fiscal Responsibility Act with the amendment of 2025, in which we made 2 important things. One, that will aim for a primary surplus, a surplus on the primary balance on a commitment basis of 1.5% per annum. And then 2, that we will cap our debt ceiling at 45% of GDP by 2034, I think. With the kind of infrastructure we're doing, we are out of the international capital market. We're not borrowing $1 single from outside for the Big Push program.